But did you threaten to overrule him? But did you threaten to overrule him? But did you threaten to overrule him? Pistol time! We've got G2 looking to move into the A site. Got a pop flash from Shoxy Woxy.
And
Shoot
on
someone
we
in their
go.
Woxy. In through the smoke grenade. So far, so good. 2 for 1. They'll take that. Scream should get the last one. Indeed, he will. And now it's a retake situation for the CTs. Magic's Boy can't get anything done just yet. Conflict's got down in the meantime. Flashbangs force him back out of the hut. Did you threaten to overrule him? Magic's Boy, so far, so good. At 180. Oh, he finds it as well. How does he get down into this 1 versus 1? No, he's close. Scream, you got to be careful. That bomb is not too far ticked. Is there a defuse kit on the site? Jumps off the door to avoid getting headshot. Scream plays ring around the rosy. He could got the ladder. He got the ladder. The ladder was there. The ladder was right in front of him. It was begging. I call ladder play. I think ladder play had to happen.
I'm not sure if it's the play. It definitely would have been a play, but
it was the hero play, man. You got to make the brave decisions, Halvor. The brave decisions.
Fly into the sunset. That's the only way heroes do it. Yeah, so a bit of a role reversal, I guess, in that sense. Dignitas losing the pistol.
Meat shots. Oh,
to the face.
Denied.
Oh,
well,
nice bite back here from Dignitas.
Can he get the reload? No, the 5-7 would have been huge. How are you dying? Just 1 bullet required, man. 1 bullet. Did you threaten to overrule him? What? That was so close.
That was, I guess this is where, yeah, Config didn't have armor, so aim punch just utterly wrecked him, because he was sitting on a scout.
A mess of bullets, a flurry of bullets.
Damn.
Smorgasbord of bullets, bulletry.
And, well, G2, they're just going straight at it once again.
Shoxy's in, we go. No, he's not. Shoxy's in, Shoxy's out.
Shoxy's all over the place.
cajunb, did you threaten to overrule him? Creepy crawly, he's like a spider in the corner. Trying to go undetected, spinning his web. But maybe he's a daddy longlegs, maybe he can be seen. One would presume that's some precaution spray coming in. Shox on the flank as well. Has not stopped with his W. Oh, awkward.
Even more awkward.
There we go. That's a very fast 3 rounds.
Yeah. High tempo from G2. And, well, so far, able to deal with anti-ecos much better than what they did in the previous game, which is a nice thing for them. Did cost them quite a few rounds, actually. So, all things good for the French side. And now I guess they'll have the first real test here. No ups picked up on Dignitas, but they finally have weaponries and a good old classic coming out. The open door, up, peek into main.
And it pays off in spades. cajunb in an awkward position. Does he go left? Does he go right? He knows there are T's all over the place. There's 1 down. Can't take RpK as well, though. Problems. MSL trying to fix those problems. So far, so good. Body getting taken down. Swats a player outside main as well. But does he know that RpK is on the flank? Coming in from the back. Config an event. MSL will see Scream's legs in main. There's some action going down there. Scream trying to spray RUBINO through the vent. Meanwhile, RpK still dancing on the rail.
I would imagine that Magic's heard this. Yeah, and given the information to MSL. So, man advantage goes back to Dignitas here, and Scream's already tagged pretty heavily. It's going to be tough for them to get anything done here. No flashes, no nades at all, really, to create a distraction or give room for anyone. As Config pushes up, underpass, takes down Scream, so it's all down to Shox, and he has an AWP, which is not the ideal weapon in this kind of a situation.
Yeah, it's awkward. He has the bomb. He spots MSL. MSL, don't think he saw anything there.
Yeah.
Close range. Oh, Config! Look at that ignorance from Shox. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He was making plays. Not going to work out, though. Too difficult on this occasion. Dignitas get the first buy round on the board.
They do. Still, though, position for G2 to buy up once again. Even though it was a bit of a bloodbath during the anti-ecos. For the better part, they were able to stay alive with quite a few people. Only RpK, who needs any sort of remote assistance to buy fully up.
So the usual going down. G2 setting up for the rest of the round. shox deploying a smoke grenade outside, and the rest of his team will do the same.
Yeah, is this going to be the walking behind the smoke wall into lower? Or are they actually going to push through here? They're going to go into lower.
The one close to main. Sometimes you can get pop flashes through the smoke into main, into a split perhaps. But this time, it's almost everyone into secret. shox is elsewhere. shox is biding his time around the hut position. Uses smoke to make his way in. Has he been seen?
Yep.
MSL spots a toe. But this could draw CTs towards... Oh no, he's chopped down and it's not worked out for him. And shox will get the kill. What's happened now? There's potential for a rotation maybe. bodyy over towards control. And RUBINO getting picked off elsewhere. cajunb rotating outside and config still on A. So there's a great opportunity here for G2. That said, we've got 3 players tagged for the T side, but it's about Dignitas' position as well. cajunb in heaven, moving to hell. 2 CTs on the ramp. And we have the door plants coming in, something which has become more common recently. Pretty cool plants.
Definitely is. All right, well, Dignitas not in a situation where they can actually do anything about this. So... unfortunate for them. shox is just going to fly under the radar here of cajunb as well. So you might actually be able to get up close and personal with Cajun. Would be a pretty big loss for Dignitas. Obviously, they're going to be in a situation where they're going to be reset now. Definitely, at least for RUBINO and MSL. But the more weapons they lose here, the worse it's going to be. Well, Cajun does make it out alive, but his position is known at this point. So G2, if they want to, they can go hunting after. But as you can see, the money on the G2 side isn't necessarily super strong either. Yep.
See if the numbers game can work out for G2 in the next round. Could opt to play a fast one. MSL 3500. Dignitas can buy around these weapons, of course, but it's gonna suck. MSL with the almost said sawn off. It's the Mag 7. And RUBINO with the FAMAS. So let's see what they can offer with this buy. shox just a Tech 9, so...
Does he not have good enough friends on his team to actually drop for him? Seems like it,
RpK's got 3,300, so maybe they're planning for a fast play. And, I mean, it might be that he wants to AWP, but he wants to take the AWP of Dignitas.
It could be, and it's not like the Tech 9 is a bad weapon by any means, and if they're going to go towards the inner side, then by all means, running with a Tech 9 has never been a bad idea. But they definitely had money to drop an AK for him. All right, in we go once more. So G2 focusing heavily on this inner bomb side, and they're going to find positive trades as well. SmithZz does get taken out, but the inner bomb side is actually in the hands of the French.
Oh, Scream loses the duel with Magic's Boy to take the hut position. Now Magic's rotating towards Squeaky Door, and there goes RpK as well. shox has an AK now. Trying to reposition, but looks the wrong way at the wrong time, unfortunately. Yeah, I think the Tech 9 was a giveaway that they're moving for a fast play towards A.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work out in the end. Dignitas win one back, straight back. But G2 have money in the bank. They can go for the buyer once more. Bonus money from the bomb plant as well.
Yeah, shox might even get an AK this time. He actually might also stick with the Tech 9, depending on whether or not he wants utility, but...
Oh, yeah, he's dropped an AK for his teammate. Oh, he's taking the AWP.
Yeah.
Okay. It's pretty cool.
he's not that charitable. Yes.
It's pretty cool to just decide, okay, let's make a play into A, and I'll just roll with the Tech 9 at moving accuracy on the fast run.
Oh,
again. Oh, it's perfect.
History repeats itself here.
Looking for more now. Oh, I thought he was going to have it. I thought he had it, but cajunb already in position to quickly even things up, and now shox can move his puppets around the map as required. SmithZz already passed the angle. Config maybe reading that that's possible. RpK getting taken down elsewhere. More duels might go favorably for the CTs outside, but SmithZz just in time. cajunb was swinging his way. And I've got Config looking, trying to find out what's going on outside. Doesn't see anybody just yet, but SmithZz's legs will become visible shortly. Tap, tap.
And dead. SmithZz and Garage. So Scream, last man standing for Dignitas. 3 men to go through. Bombs dropped. 4 now. He will be able to pick it up though, but the question is where he's actually going to be able to go. Towards that inner side. MSL already sitting on top of hut. He might get lucky and catch Config on a timing, but that's not going to be the case. So yet another round for Dignitas here. Starting to look up. And, well, we are expecting the CT side to come out the better of this, really, regardless of what team is playing there. But don't want to give them too much of a lead. And G2 back to Eco.
HE onto screen. No flashes onto the side.
RUBINO, tired of getting shot from main, decides to go up ladder this time around.
I wonder what the HE's for. I mean, Scream's on silo. So maybe it's for secret, I don't know.
Super long deagle headshot isn't, I don't know, it's like it's not within range or something, so maybe it does like a 99. It's like the long doors, T-spawn, what am I saying, double doors, long doors, no. Jesus, it's getting late. In any case, T-spawn to double doors range kind of deal, where a deagle, for instance, doesn't kill with one bullet. So he wants the HE to finish it off. He's just so confident that he's going to get the one dig.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
You saw bodyy jumping through the smoke there. I think he was trying to time his emergence through the smoke with the end of the magazine.
Yeah.
Didn't work out, unfortunately. Such is life. In Eco, not a big deal. G2 back on the buy. Some grenades, lots of flashes though. That's important. The odd smoke grenade here and there. And again,
lots of Molotovs on G2.
Yes, I remember the complexity executes where I used to have the Molotov onto the roof. Config, oof. You sneaky boy. Got a pop flash ready as well to help his escape, but bodyy not remotely blind. Got to be careful of Silo though. Although Silo trying to pick off Config would be an overextension. One thinks. Bomb goes down briefly, but collects it again. 3-3. Scream harassing towards the vents, keeping Magic's boy entertained.
Not been able to do any damage, and well, speaking of damage, MSL finds Shoxy, so 3 versus 2. Favored Dignitas here, and G2 are going to get gathered up. Screen this time very aware of the position that Magic found themselves last round, or Config. Not going to be able to find anything right now. Is RUBINO right above him? Yes, he is.
Nasty surprises in store for the G2 side in the name of RUBINO, the mustachioed one. The Cobbler's Beast. Maybe he's a beast on this map as well, on Nuke or Nuke, whichever you prefer. Do you say Nuke or Nuke? Let me know.
I'm all about the Nuke life.
You're Nuke?
Nuke.
I'm Nuke.
Nuke.
Nuke. New.
New.
Right then. G2, they're broken. They are poor.
They don't have a lot they can hope to achieve in this round. RUBINO starts things off. And they're fairly split for being on an eco. Well, bodyy's just gonna...
Yeah, it's funny, like
take a man's leap.
Even in Source, you would see people spraying through the corner, CT spraying through the bottom right corner of that box, but nobody really does it that I've seen on Nuke just yet.
It's probably going to be like a comfort thing for a lot of people, getting used to the map. Because even though the map's been out for a while, and some teams are starting to pick it up more and more, I still don't think they could say that they're perfectly comfortable with every angle of every facet of the map.
Yeah, still very early days.
Yeah. Which is a good thing, because we're seeing that teams are improving to the point where it's actually becoming pretty watchable to see games on Nuke, which it definitely wasn't at the beginning. Well, next buy round coming out for G2, and they've been in a bit of a lull the last couple of rounds, so time to get back on the horse.
Yeah. Lots of time spent from T sides on the roof at the beginning of rounds, smashing glass, throwing grenades, jumping on the silo. How these angles have changed for the CT side. Much more challenging outside. Sometimes requires 2 people. 4-man push. Magic's boy, one and done. Lovely stuff, but done as in he's out of there. He hasn't been touched. Config is going to go back to the well. One play drops onto the ramp. There's another tag there. He still continues. Overextending this time. Double peek comes in.
That's like the biggest drawback with Config as a player, and I've said that multiple times. The fact that he doesn't need to go for that second and third repeak. Like, sure, it's great if you can get it, but put your team in a really awkward position there, potentially. MSL and Cajun are going to play a cleanup crew here and Scream down to 19 HP. Does have the bomb once again, but this is the problem with Nuke. Where do you go here? When you don't have any utility, you're low on HP. Almost anywhere you can go on this map is going to be favorable for the CTs in this kind of a situation.
cajunb on the high ground of A. And MagicsBoy is playing on the ramp at the moment. So they're in a... If Scream makes his way towards B, then they're currently in positions to split the site pretty promptly. Not
quite sure what Magic wants to do. Yeah, okay, so he pulls back to radio room here. That makes more sense. And there we go. I was starting to get worried. I'm not really sure what MagicsBoy wanted to achieve by pushing aggressively into radio, because if they're worried about him coming on upper, then they already have Cajun there. And literally the only place where they don't really have eyes on is yard and outer. So it doesn't really make sense to push forward into lobby.
G2 on the buy once more. Dignitas have won 6 rounds in a row now. So G2 can enjoy the spoils of maximum loss bonus, while Dignitas will enjoy a lead.
Also, I think it's a decent amount of money saved up on Dignitas' side as well. Conflict finds shox.
Diving backwards off the balcony, not recommended. Health and safety will not ensure such things. So, secret being investigated. cajunb can hear some sounds, but I mean, it's pretty standard now for people to take secret every round on the T side.
Yeah, it's not the most uncommon thing in the world. The curious thing is to see how they're going to rotate off. But you can see Magic and RUBINO already down here. Previously, it was only MagicsBoy who was down here.
Lots of angles for MagicsBoy to check. Sees trajectory and looks at the right time. Gonna switch things up now. Almost shoots MSL in the head, and MSL will shoot Smith in the head, so that was lucky. Could have been a catastrophe for the Danes. MagicsBoy tries to reposition, but he's unable to do so. Can't stop the bomb from going down. cajunb still taking names, leaving RpK alone on the site now. Doesn't have time really to rotate. How fast will he be on the headshots? Dignitas may be trying to go for the double pick. The Molotov to force it from his position, and the trade is there from cajunb. Another round in the bag for Dignitas.
This is very nicely done from Dignitas as well, though. Like, you can see how patiently they play that after plant position. Waits for Cajun to line himself up to the point where you can get like a somewhat decent Molotov in there. It's obviously not going to be perfect, but just enough to the point where he has to, well, RpK has to stay honest and push forward instead of potentially roaming around, running around in circles with the silo, start playing with MSL. So very nicely done. And like you said, with that full loss bonus on G2, they're going to be able to buy up any round, and whenever they get a bomb plant as well, they're going to get quite a few nades in there.
Flashbangs en route. Config tries to shoot the flashbang. And he is in a risky sticky position. He is exposed to the high grounds. Scream sees him in the radar. Just gets the frag in time. You see how horrible it is to be outside on us as a CT. Now we get into a 4 versus 2. MSL in A, as is RUBINO. And, I mean, this is less than ideal. Even in A, on the roof, they need to worry about heaven and the hut and pretty much everything else at this point.
Yeah. And I feel like if you're Dignitas and you want to have a hope of winning this round, you kind of just have to chance at something. MSL finding RpK is actually going to alleviate quite a bit of pressure, but he's going to find a random SmithZz hanging out under a ladder where the rest of the team is actually walking about, and okay.
Wow.
Everything's walking or going the way of Dignitas right now, as shox decides to turn around after that MSL kill. Well,
there we go.
RUBINO found him initially and is in a prime position really to win back well, steal back around pretty much for Dignitas, but Smith sends it.
Smith's clawing back around. 3 kills for Smith in that round. That will get him closer to the rest of his teammates in terms of kills.
Yeah. He's got a few assists there, so he's been sharing before.
Yeah, that money that was in the bank for Dignitas will be quite useful now. Not much left after this. Bodyy looking for picks. MagicsBoy gets taken down. 2-man peek as well. And they know cajunb is stuck. He'll be forced from his position by the Molotov. He's in trouble. Molly's on both sides. He's going to get barbecued and then some. Burnt to a crisp. That is beyond well done. RUBINO and MSL last men standing now. RUBINO playing behind the bad plant. Oh man, MSL taking it to the jaw.
Body hitting some crazy shots right now.
Yeah, 3 of them so far.
It's actually a bit of an unlucky turn of event. The fact that the bomb carrier is the one MSL kills, because RUBINO had a really good.
He hasn't seen him out of the radar, surely.
4-3. Okay, can't not see that, but it's going to be taken down by RpK eventually. But it's actually unfortunate for Dignitas in that situation that they managed to take down the bomb planter, because RUBINO has such a good position down on lower that he will most likely at least be able to get 1 frag in that kind of a situation. But with the bomb plant bomb going down, that means the body has to stop completely, go back up into radio, and take that challenge versus MSL, which he wins. So small thing working in the favor of D2 for once. Feels like it's been mainly, well, Dignitas that have been having the luck so far.
Oh, there goes the luck. RpK, got to be careful. Okay, everyone's getting picked off now. Scream doing the best he can. That was a very fast last round of the first half. Very fast indeed. I don't know what just happened, but everyone died.
That's an accurate description. Pretty
quickly. 9-6, 3-round lead for Dignitas for the Danes. So you can see what happened with MagicXploit. Yeah. Oh man, Body just ran into it. Up. Or was it shox? I don't know who was second.
I think it was
Body. shox. Body?
I think it was Body was the second guy.
What's the most recent kill? Isn't it the top one?
No, the most recent is the top one. So the guy who dies last.
Yeah. So yeah, shox ran into it then second.
Okay.
Yeah. He took it face first. Right, let's see if the CTs are ready for this push. shox has helped 3 people in the A site, so they are expectant. shox playing around the smoke. He's got a gap though, trying to block 2 Ts going down the vent, and 1 CT will follow. And we've got mad blocking going on at the moment. He's going to get the frag though. There we go. shox with that P2000, that rare P2000. Looking for another one, not going to get it. Body had damaged his teammate as well. SmithZz getting dispatched of 3 versus 3. Bombs planted quickly. These CTs needs to get a move on. Body and Scream trying to get work done. RUBINO getting taken down, so all is equal at the moment till Body gets dispatched. Scream versus 2. Again, he needs to move quickly. MagicXploit here is miles away. The unknown is going to kill some time for Scream. And at this point, it's pretty much impossible for him to win the round. No defuse kit for him. Just about kills now, making some bonus money, but nobody's showing. No extra money for Scream. The knife's coming out. What's he doing? Oh dear.
Oh, buddy.
Is this score bad for G2? I mean, obviously they're losing, that's bad, but Dignitas...
It's never great.
Dignitas might get to 12-6. Is that too much for to be up against Dignitas?
I think that, because I was surprised by how many struggles, or how much of a struggles Dignitas actually had finding anything with how many buy rounds they had in the last game. I don't think they're going to get to a situation where they have equal amount of buy rounds. But I don't see them struggling as badly where they don't just win anything at all, or find anything where they could potentially break G2. MSL doing a good job of cleaning up. And this is, again, a different take. Dan was talking about it, the fact how it's nice to throw in different anti-ecos every now and again. And just don't make yourself too static all of the time. And that's what we're seeing from Dignitas here. This is the 3rd different anti-eco they've had on their T side.
Ooh. No need to peek that again. Minute 5. They know that there's a deagle on A, but where are the other 2? RUBINO will hear this jumping, but he's not checking above him. Surely he heard the jumping. Scream will eventually get taken down. RpK though will trade, and he will get taken down as well. Nice shot from shox, but now they know where he is. They can just plant for main, and the onus is on him. Got the 1 versus 1 though from MagicXploit. Nice. Oh, shox. This is a problem for Dignitas. Using the fast shoulder peeks to spot the players, then the fast strafing with the scout to get the headshots. But Config will just creep around the corner. That was godlike though from shox. And shox is godlike. So the 2 are in parity.
Absolutely. And it does make it quite expensive for Dignitas. That was one of the big things about their anti-ecos in the first game. The fact that they were able to keep so many people alive, that they were able to get a super strong economy. Already, that's been that dream has been more or less shattered.
5-round lead. G2 broke. This should be a formality. We will bear witness to the kill screen.
So, getting some money in here. Scream actually able to get a kill, and that's on an AK as well. I don't think he's going to find more, though. But they're not going to be able to retrieve that AK.
Yeah, we needed config hero play with the HE, but I don't know if he was in position, and probably wasn't enough time post-round either.
Oh, are they actually going to hold on to their MAC-10s? At this point, this has to be like a quick upper rush or something. I don't know how they're going to make use of those MACs.
Upper rush, ramp rush.
Yeah, it has to be something like that. It
Some kind of rush.
has to be some kind of rush.
We're waiting for the initial grenades, who will be the door opener extraordinaire.
Do they have anyone on the roof to throw a molly?
No, they're
They
all
don't.
right there.
Okay, so
They're all in there. Dignitas, sorry, G2 ready and waiting for it. Bodyy with a very important position. How do you deal with that? Hasn't seen MSL go past, but here he is. MSL maybe lost in the smoke.
bomb has been dropped down in vents as well, so getting a taste of the dorm medicine in that sense. And they haven't gained any ground at all. I guess the good news is they still have 2 AKs left. It's only been MAC-10s to go down as of right now. Kid just gonna find Scream, so this is gonna create a rotation. Ooh, RpK goes down as well. And now this could get interesting. Bomb is still in no man's land though.
Nice.
Oh
dear.
God.
And they are bringing this back. Body's like Sequoia. 35 seconds left. Bombers with cajunb. What is your play, Bodyy? No pressure.
I think, yeah, it's... Je n'ai pas.
22 HP, no kits. Got a flashbang.
Yeah, I mean, I think you look at that flashbang and think that's going to be nice to bring into next round. More than this is going to be the thing that saves me.
This is the flash.
This is the flash. It seems like he's come to that understanding himself as well. And, well, now right now he's doing some fine typing. It's not 100%. It's pretty accurate, actually. I guess this crosshair might be different from ours.
Yeah, he might have the tighter one.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Boom.
Using one of his 50 charges.
I have no button for graffiti.
I'm actually kind of pissed about the fact that the graffiti button actually takes you, like, you press something and then it brings up a panel instead of just, like, instantly give you the graffiti. That's all I want. So they messed up graffitis.
Yeah, where's the immersion?
Yeah, exactly. Well,
oh, the dink onto MS. Conflict's got to be careful shooting either side of MSL's head and MSL's head. So far, so good.
still get 3 frags, yeah.
Smith still has a HE. Is it flying yet? Is it flying? Now would be a good time.
Oh, the random shot. Oh.
There we go. 14-6. 2 rounds required of Dignitas to close out the last game of the day.
Yeah. So Dignitas started the same way, really, with their T-side as they did in the first game, winning 5 straight. And I guess this is going to be the true test here. Double up setup coming in from G2. And so after the first 5 rounds, Dignitas started struggling heavy versus buy rounds from G2 to actually find anything. But they're going to have to find 2 more rounds to make this happen.
Dubourdeaux. Magic's boy not going to serve himself up just yet. They know G2 likely have the big guns in every sense of the word. Ooh, Body's getting Molotov'd in A, so suggesting an A play perhaps. He's had to smoke himself off. He's literally standing in the smoke. He has no idea what's going on right now. And that's going to force him from his position. RUBINO, though, is going to have good timing. Going through with the bomb. That's the game up. 3 versus 3. MSL with 3 HP. And Bodyy just all over the place. Now shox on the high ground on his own. Misses a crucial shot. There's config down. No one trading him just yet. The fake plant.
Not sure why they want to fake that.
Because they're afraid, that's why. I might be as well.
Oh.
MSL, though, he has a superior angle, and that is a lot of match points for Dignitas. Storming through a Nuke at the moment.
A lot of match points and not a lot of money on the side of G2 here.
Oh.
But yeah, it's like you said, it's a early telegraphed inner push from Dignitas, but they do cover their bases in many ways. And the fact that Bodyy is more or less forced to use his smoke puts him in a position where, well, sure, he can't really back out. That's going to be an awkward angle for him where he's visible from main. And things are just going to get real nasty for him.
Dignitas looking to charge into the site. They're delayed though, but they're still getting the kills. RpK getting traded down to a 3 versus 2. SmithZz with the pistol can't get anything done, and Scream is in the vent to keep G2 in the match. Config waiting, and oh, Scream doesn't check it properly, and that's going to be that. GG is called.
And GG it was.
16-6. Dignitas looking super strong. I mean, Nuke is their home map.
Yeah, it is.
And we can see why.
Definitely. I think more so in the second game. I think that was tidier experience for them. But yeah, no, there's a reason why we regard them and VP and perhaps NIP as kind of the only teams who actually have figured out Nuke to a certain extent.
Right, we can see the leaderboard now. It's been updated after today's matches. So let's see how everything lies now.
Dignitas have taken a massive jump.
Yeah, they are.
2 wins.
They are all the way up there, flying. But still, there are 3 teams on 21 points. Virtus Pro, obviously, the only team who've played all their games at the moment, so they're very vulnerable, currently in that 4th position. So there's a reasonable chance that they won't be in by the time things done. I mean, Astralis are 3 points behind them, and they've got 6 games in hand. 6 games in hand!
I think it's almost impossible, because obviously Virtus Pro are done, right? So
yeah,
they can't get more points. Since you have 3 teams on 21, some of them are going to play each other.
Yeah, it's statistically improbable probably impossible.
I think it is impossible, straight up.
Yeah, because someone's got to win.
Someone's got to win a game at some point.
Yeah, indeed. So we will see how things progress in tomorrow's matches. That's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow. Make sure you're following the channel. And again, the finals in Anaheim, anaheim.csgoleague.com, 10th and 11th of December. You could be there if you want to be. Students go free. Check it out. We'll see you tomorrow.